Hello, everybody. Welcome to Beauty Within. And I'm just going to make sure you can hear me on my other device here and that I can see posts, comments as they're coming in live. So bear with just a moment. And let's see if, okay, I can hear. All right. So welcome. And this month, welcome to the Broadest Truth video series. Today is week 1. You haven't missed a thing. And today I just want to give you an overview of the month. The Broadest Truth is a 5th Dimension Earth certified program. Only the Believe accredited practitioners can run this program and teach this program. And it is all about awakening, spiritual awakening. It will help you with continuing on your magnificence journey, which is the journey I've actually taken. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit, but it goes from being unawakened to being all that you are and then some, true magnificence. So by the end of this live, hopefully you will have a better understanding that the one true definition of awakening is creating your own broadest truth. And I'll have a little bit more later around this, how this 4-week process works in the Broadest Truth program. But our main focus today is going to be around what happens in week 1 of the Broadest Truth program. So you'll better understand what the Broadest Truth is, what key broader truths are, what they are, so that will lead you to the Broadest Truth. You'll have more confidence about creating truths and your starting stored vibration percentage. So we'll talk all about that today. That's encompassing most of week 1 of the Broadest Truth program. And at the end, I'll let you know about some upcoming programs and ways to work with me. And as always, you can find the links in the post above. You can DM me, you can put in the comments if you can't find what you're looking for. And we'll wrap up with some Q&A. So make sure as you're joining, say hello, say #replay if you're watching on replay in the comments. And where are you watching from? I'm so curious. I'm actually located in the northeast of the United States. We have a gorgeous day today. I have a window right here. The sun is shining. There's a nice breeze and the bees are finally coming out. So there's one buzzing around the window now. Also, please join in, share this page with your friends. Feel free to join my private group if that's something you're interested in. Drop your questions below. All of my videos are available for replay if you're unable to attend live. So there's that. Housekeeping done. Check. Okay, so you might be wondering a little bit more about me if you are new to my page, you've just found me, or if you're watching on another platform like YouTube or another social media. So I am Deb Krajacek, Beauty Within DK. I'm the DK in my community. And I am a Believe accredited practitioner, a 5th Dimension Earth certified healer, an evolved divine change maker. And now, you're the first to hear it, I am a spectrum experience practitioner. There will be loads more about that to come in the future, but you heard it here first, so you should feel awesome about that. Okay, so basically I am your leading edge physical guide and healer, and I'm here to support and help you as you're ready to awaken, ready to heal, ready to feel good, ready to live, and ready to evolve. Basically, if you're ready for true, beautiful magnificence, then I am your gal. So also, I just want to mention really quick, what I share today may be different to what you are currently understanding, but just allow this to flow with you. Feel the truth and let it settle, and ask the questions that you have. I do speak a lot in the real energy of language. So that's why you may notice words may feel different when I speak. And that is why. And the true meaning or the terminology might be different than what you've heard, but I will use the true terminology. So just let it settle. Don't worry about it. Don't feel agitated. Let it settle and feel the truth of it. All right. So before we get started, cheers to all of you being here. I've got my shiny, sparkly glass and some water to hydrate today. Okay. So the Magnificence Journey. We're going to get you caught up really quick. Back in the fall, I created a Magnificence Journey series. You can find it in my private group. I know, I promise I will get it posted in here and on YouTube and all the places. But in the meantime, if you want to watch it ahead of time, please request to join my group, fill out the questions, I let you in, you can see it. It's in the guides. So the Magnificence Journey is truly a culmination of how I became who I am today over the past few years. And these are the exact steps I took to become beautifully divine, whole, and how I am continuing towards divine, beautiful magnificence. It's been magical, truly transformative in my life, and it's evolved from the time that I created the Magnificence Journey series to now. And I'm excited to continue to share this with each and every one of you as all of you are on your own journey. So also back in April, I started going through each of the 5 steps of my journey. Now, each step in and of itself encompasses so much. So I was just picking out some of the most important things that you need to know now to get you started and creating video series around something within each step. So back in April, I created a Meet Your Higher Self video series for you. And it is part of the first step of the journey to true, beautiful magnificence. And then in May, I created the Believe Releasing Process video series. That is part of the second step of your journey to true, beautiful magnificence. And now it's June, so we are in part of the third step, and we'll be talking about the Broadest Truth in this series. It is also part of your journey to true, beautiful magnificence. And it is important to remember that so far, all of the processes that I have spoken about are always done with your higher self. And some are also done with God and your guides. Just let go of any fear, like I mentioned, around spiritual terminology. Just feel and saturate it. It is in it. It is the real language of energy. There'll be more clarity to come in right time for you. Okay, so let's get started. As I mentioned, the Broadest Truth is a 4-week program. It is a 5th Dimension Earth certified program, so only a Believe accredited practitioner can teach this program. There are only 5 of us in the entire world. This is so amazing. This is a program from God, and 5th Dimension Earth documented it for us and gave it to us. We have immense regard and responsibility from God for the Believe accredited practitioners to be able to teach this. So this is not to be taken lightly, but in all seriousness of love and true change. Okay, so let's talk a little bit. What is the Broadest Truth? Cheers. I didn't even give you a warning to have a cheers. So there's only one true definition of awakening, and it's linked to a change in the soul that can occur only if you're able to create the broadest truth. So when you create the broadest truth, your soul will acknowledge that in any situation you can flow to love. Now, if you remember, the Believe releasing process helps you relabel your memories from fear-labeled memories to love-labeled memories. So this builds on that. This gets you to, in the Believe releasing process, we're creating truths. And then as we're living in them and get closer and closer, we get to the broadest truth. So no matter how much fear may occur in the moment for you, once you have created your broadest truth, then you are able to call this energetically in and quickly flow to a loving vibration when you allow it. It's your conscious mind perspective programming that is influenced by the Broadest Truth Creation. And it means that for all experiences that you could ever have, your conscious mind has the capability to perceive love. So that's really amazing. Like, let that settle in, what I just said a little bit. That's really amazing. And with the broadest truth being created, you can, sorry, my notes are a little crazy. Without the broadest truth being created, you cannot assure that you can perceive love when you allow it. So without this probability, you cannot be awakened. So basically, you've got to get to the broadest truth and create it, and then you're awakened. So no matter how loving you are or how much you love God, without the broadest truth, your soul will not acknowledge your flow to love. It is so important. This is such an important step. Okay, so awakening is going to bring you the opportunity to evolve. You've heard me mention evolve you energy now and again throughout these series. And an awakened soul can energetically expand to all that they are. And that is so amazing. So if you are somebody who's like, I know there's more to this life and I don't feel like me, or I feel out of place here on earth, or something like that, it's because of that. You are wanting, your soul is wanting and calling out to you to awaken, to create your broadest truth, to really live this way and be connected to God in the way that you were created when God created you with your higher self. That true, that unadulterated youiest of you, this is how you get there. And then it opens up everything, all of your capabilities, all the magnificence in your life, having a truly free, loving, happy life. It is true change. It truly is. So what can happen then is an awakened soul can enact these energetic capabilities in their soul that are just wondrous. You can enact them for yourself. You can live in them and help the people around you in whatever way you are called to feeling to help them. And an awakened soul can truly feel high vibrational and divinely free. So let the broadest truth help you find this freedom. So in the program, cheers to the program. Thank you, God. So in the program, what can you expect over the 4 weeks? You'll be able to create truths properly. You'll have a truly focused approach to doing this. You're not just completely on your own trying to figure it out. That's why I'm here. That's why the program is here, to help you. You'll be able to receive your vibrational percentage. So that's going to be how much low vibration have you got stored? How much have you got to clear out to get to 100% high vibrational? And the program's about feeling good. So there may be some challenges throughout it, but it's about feeling good, being able to get to the end of the program and creating that broadest truth and being awakened, truly, truly awakened. And what's really, really amazing about this process of the broadest truth is that you can awaken in 4 weeks. Now, those of us who are teaching it, we had a different journey to be able to teach that. And part of it was that our journey to awakening was closer to 18 months to 24 months or longer for some of us. So be assured that we have been through this energetically. We have put our time and understanding into this, and we get it. And because we have put that in as trailblazers and pioneers ahead of those that are not awakened yet, we are able to enact this in 4 weeks. Wow, if somebody had told me I could do this in 4 weeks, I might have jumped on it too. It's so truly amazing. So in week 1, there'll be an understanding of what your broadest truth is and what the key broader truths are that will lead you to this. You will be confident about creating truths. you will understand your starting stored vibrational percentage. In week 2, you will have already started to understand some of the key surrounding truths that lead you to the broader truths. So you are going to be actively letting go and relabeling memories from fear to love. So even if you've gone through the believe releasing process, there's still going to be a little bit more. And you're going to be creating strong truths in order to do this. So if you haven't gone through the believe releasing process, this is like a supersonic way to start that. And you may not do every single solitary memory that you have in this program, but this will get you to where your broader truth is so that you can be awakened. You can clean up the rest later if it becomes an issue for you. I absolutely understand that and can help with that as well. So week 3, you are going to be starting to recognize that you feel better. And although you are still in the midst of truth creation and understanding, you're going to be moving in the direction that is so wanted by you. So you'll want to stay focused. And in week 4, you will have relabeled a volume of fear-labeled memories to love. You'll have a greater love for your journey now, more than ever before, and you will feel vibrationally different. So that's going to be so awesome to actually start feeling better and feeling good. You'll have worked to these broader truths and gotten to key surrounding truths in order to get there. So you'll have made it to your broadest truth, and then what happens? You become awakened. So today we will focus on week 1, awakening, and the believe releasing process around the broader truth. Cheers. Okay, so your broadest truth, there's only going to be one, and it comes from a lineage, and that is that you'll have, before you reach your broadest truth, we'll do this in reverse order. Your broadest truth is going to be the only one at the very, very end. And the lineage will be, before that, you'll reach key broader truths that lead you to the broadest truth. And before that, you'll have surrounding and supporting truths that lead you to the key broader truths, which leads you to the broadest truth. And your broadest truth is going to be a recognition of your journey, your experience as physical human. It's unique to you. You will, you'll feel this truth, and you'll feel the truth of it when you get it. There'll be no doubt, like no doubt. And even if there's somebody else in the world that has a truth that when you say it is absolutely the same, it still will feel different between you two, because you are unique. You are unique in how your journey unfolded to get to this point. You're unique in your energetic sequences and vibrational sequences and all of that. So don't you worry. So your broadest truth relabels the fear to love, aligns your subconscious mind perspective programming, and helps you to perceive love in any moment. Now, I've mentioned before, anything around like the mind and things like that, I do have some video series tucked away inside of my private group that have a little more information about that. I likely will revisit those in the future, but if you want to know right now, you can purchase the Believe book. There's a link above how to purchase that, and you can join the private group and watch the video series in there. Okay, so I'm sure you're wanting to know, what are some examples of broadest truths, right? We all have one. So what are some examples? So, I am not a bad person is an example. I deserve love, another example. I am free. I am everything I need to be. So you'll be able to get to yours, whatever it might be, unique to you. If you have trouble getting to it, it's okay. So as part of the program, I give you your broadest truth if you have not already come to it on your own. or if you're not sure if what you've come to is actually your broadest truth, I can help you confirm that or get you there if it is not. I do have divine insight. It is from God. It is part of the capabilities of a Believe accredited practitioner. Okay, so what are some examples of broader truths? This is in the lineage. This is what helps get you to the broadest truth. So some examples of broader truths are: I feel, therefore I am. My light is always shining. I am one with nature. Those are so beautiful. And an example of a surrounding truth, which helps get you to your key broader truths, is I create this life for me. So lovely. So what also is going to happen during the first week of creating your broadest truth, getting to your broadest truth in the Broadest Truth program, is that you'll be confident about creating truths. And we've talked about creating truths in the Believe Releasing Process video series, and even during some of the live guidance with the higher self, those series too. But truths must be felt. And when you feel it, it's either going to be a truth or it will not be a truth. So when you say, I create this life for me, there'll be something inside of you that stirs. There'll be a feeling, and you will know it's a truth or it's not a truth for you. Now, if it's not a truth for you and it's meant to be, I have spoken about in the Believe Releasing Process how we get you there, right? So those are things like I allow, I desire, the truth is. Those are the steps to get you to where the truth is, so that you feel it as a truth, and then your subconscious mind relabels the memories and it is a truth. So something else that you will encounter in the first week of the Broadest Truth program is that you will understand your starting stored vibrational percentage. Well, how will you know? Well, I'm going to tell you. It's part of the program. So you can try as well, if you are practicing connection with your higher self and tuning with your higher self. I absolutely encourage you to try and receive that number. I can confirm it for you as well. And then once you know your starting point of your stored vibration, then as you release more and more of your stored low vibration, your higher vibration percentage goes up, your lower vibration percentage goes down. And you'll be able to focus on how good it feels to be working towards your broadest truth and lowering your low vibration and raising your high vibration. So I'm going to check really quick to see if there's any questions. If you haven't dropped your questions in, you have a couple minutes to do that, because I am going to talk about the program and what it includes in just a moment. So cheers. Okay, let's see. No live comments right now. That's okay. Fill them in on the replay if you have questions or comments. Okay, so what does the Broadest Truth program include? Well, you'll have incredible support from me, Deb Krajacek, a Believe accredited practitioner, and all the other things. And you'll have a loving community. This is run as a group program, so you will be grouped in with other people who are in your cohort for the program and have support from each other. You're all in this together, so you won't be the only one. There will be live or recorded weekly session explainers that are released once per week, and then you'll have some time to go through those, do the exercises, and we will come back together for a live and recorded weekly Q&A once a week after that time. All of the above sessions I've mentioned will be recorded. You can watch on replay, and you'll also get access to personal support between the Q&A sessions Monday through Friday via Voxer or Facebook Messenger. Primarily, if there's another platform, then I'm likely on it, and if that works for you, we can work it out. So that is week 1 in a nutshell of the Broadest Truth program. And I just want to take a few minutes, if you're still here, to let you know some upcoming programs and this month's special offer that will all help you on your journey to true, beautiful magnificence. So first up, I have a limited time special price on my Soul to Soul Remembering session. So what is this? Basically, before you were physical, you were non-physical, and you were purely love labeled. But once you transformed to physical human, once you were born here on earth, you forgot who you are. It's part of the program. Like, that is part of it. We know this when we transform to physical human, that this will happen. So it is all too common. We know it happens. It's an occurrence. I don't know that we've had any completely awakened babies born on this planet yet. We definitely haven't had any evolved babies born on this planet yet, because part of the human experience, the physical human experience, is to have an awakening journey. Okay, so you feel like once you are here, that you're here for more, but you're having challenges knowing what more is. Together, we can remember. This energetic session of soul to soul connection will ignite remembering energy for you in non-physical before you transform to physical human. And it's sure to reveal many of those missing puzzle pieces that you've had, that you're just wanting to know more and understand about yourself. And through my immense soul capabilities, God and my broader non-physical team, together, I will be able to help you to know and understand you, who you truly are. And it truly is time to remember. So that link is above if you want to book that in. I looked at my next couple of months, and the time slots are going quickly. So book it in as soon as you can. Also, coming up in July is Evolve You. Now, you need some prerequisites for this course. You need to get to the point where you are awakened, number 1. So, I was looking at my schedule, and I believe that I may try to fit in a Broadest Truth program ahead of that. I don't know if I'll be able to. I may have to move Evolve You to later in the year so that you can be ready. However, if you would like to start right away one-to-one, we can start right away one-to-one and get going so that you can make it in time for a July start or an August start with Evolve You. Also, as I mentioned before, I completed the Spectrum experience over this past weekend. It was 4 full days of learning about this ancient energy and how it all works and how it benefits you in your enhanced life experience every day. This is for anybody. It doesn't matter if you're not awakened, if you're completely awakened and evolved and magnificent already, anything in between. It is for you. It is for anybody. So that will be coming later in this year. I need some time to saturate in the energy and be sure that I am fully understanding what is best way to teach you. But it's going to be really cool. Stay posted on that. And I'll have a new offer coming soon. I'm thinking next week I'm going to run something special in my group to promote it and get you ready for a new offer that is coming. So it'll likely be a 5-day challenge next week in my private group. So please watch for the event link or go ahead and click to join the group now, answer the questions, you'll be in. Also coming up this month, free live guidance around your higher self. And this month will be Thursday the 9th and Thursday the 23rd. Watch for the events. So the last 2 I did were higher self tuning exercises and creating truths. Now, depending on who shows up and which non-physical higher selves show up too, you guys, listen, you have no idea how connected I am but there'll be live physical humans on, and I have all sorts of non-physical higher selves and guides turn up to these lives to watch and learn, because they still are ever evolving in non-physical as well. And whoever turns up, we will do something. So if you are on live and have questions, you'll be able to get live guidance. I can answer your questions for you. And if you are not here live, you can provide questions ahead and watch the replay. I will answer them. And we'll probably do some sort of other exercise or something fun with God and my higher selves. And any guides who try to float in, they can come too. So remember, all of the links to enroll are in the post above. Comment, DM if you are having trouble finding what you're looking for. So I think I mentioned all the other things on my little ticky list over here. And if you're not sure what is the next right step for you, right now you can book a free call with me and we can discover that together. I primarily work with your soul. Anything soul connection really floats my boat. And the transformation from point A to point B, no matter where you are in your magnificence journey. And I think I'm missing a page of notes, but that's okay. Anyway, I don't know where they are, but I do want to thank you all for joining the live today, and I will see you next week, Monday. Well, I'll see you later in this week for the live guidance on the 9th, and then next week on Monday for part 2 of the Broadest Truth video series for the month. Love you all so much. See you soon.